Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. Every now and then there's a car that you want to get a ride in. So today we're doing a ride video. And what car would it be today? In Chicago, we're going with the 1959 Cadillac, the greatest tail fins ever. You'll see for yourself the Granddaddy Caddy. Take a look. Look at these fins. That's the best of the tail fins at the time. I'm here with Ron Rufo. Ron, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Ron, first of all, great car. The 59 Cadillac. What year did you find this one?
I found this car in 1982.
And why this car out of all the cars in the world? What happened here?
I liked this car when I was a kid. In fact, on our block we had a car that was a Fleetwood, 59 Fleetwood Brougham, and we played football, and I remember a kid getting hurt on the tail fin.
And that made an impression on you.
Made an impression on me.
Made an impression on him too.
Oh God, it did. But I always liked this car, and the fins are what made this year.
Let me take a look. Let's hop out for just a second. Show people what's under the hood.
Alrighty. It's a 390.
Wow, that looks great, and it sounds so smooth too.
It is. It's a good engine and a good riding car.
All right, so let me take a little better look with that. Let me just show some people some of the detail. It's so smooth. I gotta be careful. I almost want to put my hand in there and get closer, but notice. And Ron, when you're at car shows with this car, what kind of position does this car usually get?
I usually try to get the first position because it's so long, or somewhere where I can park without anybody getting that close to it.
I was talking more about like people when they see it, what's their reaction?
Their mouth drops, really. It's they're in awe that something is so big, red, and so clean.
Let's do it. Let's take a ride.
Let's go, Lou.
Let's take a look at the interior. Let me show one more shot. Let me show the interior here. Well, we're gonna see some of the interior. Let me show the back, coming straight back at you. Oh boy, that's good. All right, let's go. Look at this door. Wow, okay.
And it's heavy too.
It is heavy. And here we have our radio. Ron, this just says Fat Cat all over it. This car is tremendous.
And it's a pleasure to drive too, Lou.
I should have said more like welcome aboard.
It's really a land yacht.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome aboard, Captain. Let's just take our ride.
This is the original engine in here as well. I had a friend of mine take it apart, put it all back together, and he did a great job. It's like a fine-tuned watch.
Now, Ron, when you first found this car in '82, it did not look anything like this.
No, it was sitting for 26 years outside. I had no interior at all. It was in pretty bad shape.
So how long did the restoration take?
The first restoration probably took about 3 or 4 years, a little at a time. And the next restoration, it was done by Jimmy Rudnick from Colfax Carcraft.
Yeah.
And he's a great guy. He did it in 2 years and did a marvelous job.
This car is just so smooth.
It handles well at 15 miles an hour or 75 miles an hour. It goes real well.
This is really comfortable.
It goes over bumps very well. Tracks. You hardly feel it.
Lighter. Ron, what's people's reactions when they, you said their mouth opens? I mean, when you're driving this, forget about a car show, when you're driving this, I mean, are people pulling over, or what's happening?
Sometimes, yeah, they pull over. At a light, they'll wave. They'll say hi. How long is it? And what amazes me is that people are driving with their cameras, photographing my car. I'm a little worried is that they may come too close to me.
Yeah.
But all in all, a lot of people take pictures of this car at car shows, just on the street. It really makes me proud. I'm really proud to own this car, and I'm very fortunate.
Yeah, thank you. I'm fortunate just hanging out and riding with you.
And I'm fortunate you're a good friend of mine too. So.
Well, thank you, Ron. Appreciate that. A friend of mine too. This is just...
You may see someone pull up, Lou. You can kind of get a reaction right there. Usually a thumbs up. I get a lot of thumbs up.
Let's when we get out here, let's go into the second forest preserve. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna actually jump out. I want you to kind of drive by me. I'm gonna get in front of you and give me a little time to get in front of you, and then just drive by me.
Okay.
I just want to see it drive by.
All right. Sounds good.
People can kind of take that in. Wonderful day here in Chicago.
The weather's beautiful.
Yeah.
Great day.
Car's looking fantastic. Now you've had this car, and a lot of people ask you for weddings and things like that. I mean,
all the time. I've done quite a few weddings with this car.
This has got to be a show star. It's gonna be one of the highlights of somebody's wedding.
I gotta tell you, it's. I've had a lot of nice brides and grooms in this in the car, and they send me pictures all the time of the car with them in it. It's good.
We'll go a little deeper in here, and then I'll jump out.
Alrighty. Just tell me when.
You know what? Let me jump out right here.
Okay.
I'm going to come up kind of around this corner, and you can bring it right past us.
Alrighty.
I want people to just take in His majesty. The King Caddy has arrived. Look at that. I'll let this.
I'll come back around.
All right, thanks. That's fantastic. That is definitely the king of the Cadillacs. Clearly the greatest tail fins from a factory-produced car, the '59 Caddy. Just like that. Ron, a super treat. Thanks for being on My Car Story.
Thanks, Lou. It's always a pleasure.